Hello and welcome to a new video. This one's going to be the UIM Loki progress series, video number 12. This has been the longest amount of time between uploads. It's been about 8 days since the last one. Usually I like to do 3 or 4 days between uploads, but I've sort of been just getting demotivated a little bit, so yeah, that's why it's been so long. So I mean, if you guys want to see more frequent uploads, just go ahead and leave me some sort of feedback, either a comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll just, or you can just message me saying, hey, do faster videos. I'm like, all right, fine. But aside from that, we got a good video ahead of you. We work on unlocking the spirit seed to unlock efficient Priftinus construction training method, as well as we work towards the corrupted gauntlet, as well as getting 70 prayer to unlock piety to do that a little bit more efficiently. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. We got a good one for you. Starting the video off strong with 65 prayer from Green Dragon's Druidic Robe. Nice. And that's an Intronic clue, which is a drop, because we don't want to do that. Can we get a spirit seed? Still on the grind for a spirit seed? Palm tree seed? Are you kidding me, man? That's so rare.
Holy shit, farming pet. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. No way. Whoa. No fucking way, man. This is my favorite pet. Holy shit. Oh god, dude. No way. No way, man. Tangleroot. Oh god, I love him. I love him so much. Oh. Oh god, that's really satisfying. That's just wonderful. That's so beautiful, dude. We're gonna go insure that guy immediately. God damn, I can't believe we just got that. We're level 80 farming, got the farming pet. Dude, this guy is so sick. I can't, wait, it's over here. Oh man, that's so cool. I have a pet, and I'd like to insure it. 500k? That sounds reasonable to me. So we decided to do a little bit of Tith Farm as an homage to our new friendo. Gonna get this nice big XP drop right here. Boom, 34k. And there's 81 farming dragon fruit tree seeds. Nice. Spirit seed? Can we get a spirit seed? By the time we use up all of these magic logs, we should get around 2 spirit seeds. So hopefully we get 1. That would be lovely. Now we're not doing this just for the sake of the pet. We're doing it because we're also pretty close to level 82 farming, which means that we'll be able to boost for the top tier of the farming guild, which unlocks a new fruit tree patch as well as a spirit tree patch, and Celestry's tree patch, because we're often running out of space for all of our fruit trees that we get from bird runs. So it's just nice to unlock that new patch. And I mean, like, we just dropped a Celestry's tree patch seed, which is, like, I don't know, 15k farming XP as well as like 30k in battle stabs. So it just makes sense to get level 82 so we can boost to get into the top tier of the farming guild. Plus, I mean, if we don't get that spirit seed to unlock efficient construction training in Priftinus, by the time we finish planting getting all these bird houses from the magic logs, we are definitely going to be grinding hard contracts because we want to train construction already. I mean, and it's kind of funny. I can think of like 3 times recently where I dropped a spirit seed. I even dropped one at level 79 where I could boost to plant it in the house, but it didn't even occur to me that I would need it for the efficient Priftinus construction training method. If we have hard farming contracts unlocked, it's probably going to take us like a couple days to get the spirit seed if we grind it. It's way better than the medium ones. Also, shout out to our boy Bitcoin over here. We just hit block number 130,000, which is the block where you get the block reward has been reduced to 6.25 Bitcoin. So every 210,000 blocks. Look at that. I love that. Part of the immutable code of Bitcoin is that every 210,000 blocks, the block rewarded to the miners for mining it, for minting the new Bitcoin, goes down by 1/2. So we just had the 3rd halvening in the history of Bitcoin. And this is an essential part of the deflationary nature of Bitcoin. After all 21 million Bitcoin have been mined, no more will ever be created. So since 21 million will ever be mined, we just it started at 50 Bitcoin per block, and then it went down to 25, then, 12, now 6.25. So because we've had 3 halvenings, right? And, like 85% of the Bitcoin that'll ever be mined, so that's like 18.5 million Bitcoin have been mined already. So the remaining, 3 million are still to be mined. But
For those of you who are familiar and interested in monetary policy, the Federal Reserve of the United States, which is, you know, the global reserve currency, the US dollar, they have a target inflation rate of, you know, 2 to 3% annually, which means, you know, sort of like a tax on cash. Your cash loses 2 to 3% of its value every year due to inflation. So with this in mind, the Bitcoin inflation rate just went from like 3.5% to 1.75%, which means the inflation rate is officially lower than the US dollar target inflation rate. And, you know, I could be wrong about this, but the gold inflation rate is something like 1% a year. We mine 1% of the supply of gold in addition to the current supply every year. And this is why a lot of people put their money into gold, because it's a good store of value. They don't want their money depreciating by 2 to 3% annually. Imagine if you held that money in a bank for 10 years, you'd lose 20 to 30%. And some years it's even higher, like 5%, 6%. You know, 2 to 3% is just what the target is. It's what the average is over the long term. And, you know, one of the coolest parts about this whole thing is, if you're familiar with Bitcoin, you probably know about the Genesis block, the first block that was ever mined by the creator, Satoshi Nakamoto, pseudonym, group, man, woman, whoever it was, entity that created Bitcoin. They called the Genesis block. They embedded in the code for the first block. The headline for the January 3rd, 2009 London Times was Chancellor bails out bank for second time, which was just preceding the 2008 financial crisis, you know. And then in this halvening block, the miners, as you know, a homage to that, the Genesis block, included the headline for today and the New York Times, you know, with all this corona stuff we've been having, Federal Reserve injects $3.3 trillion, you know, bigger than 2008 bailout. It's so perfect because, you know, Bitcoin's like an immutable, it's an unchangeable, permanent public ledger. And so these things are like forever embedded in the blockchain. This is like Bitcoin's mission statement, you know, a currency for all, peer-to-peer, not controlled by centralized banks and authority, regulated by code and math and not people. People are fallible, you know, people make mistakes. Code doesn't make mistakes. I mean, some people would rather trust their money to infallible code and math rather than, you know, bankers who have proved again and again to not care about the people, to manipulate the market and take advantage of the lower class, middle class, and everyone. And they're immune to, I mean, the government had to bail them out. There was no choice because our entire foundation is built on the banking system existing. So they're sort of like, they get a free get out of jail card. You know, those guys are corrupt, should be in jail. I'm not trying to be a Bitcoin shill or anything. I'm just talking here, you know, feel free to disagree. And, you know, if you are like interested in this topic, feel free to leave a comment. I pretty much always respond to comments, and PM me in game if you want. UIM Loki, I love talking about this stuff. You know, as a person loyal to reason and rationality, I reserve the right to change my mind upon being given new information. So if you have anything to disagree with, I'd love to hear it. You know, for the people who just say it's a scam, it's a Ponzi scheme, not really interested in talking about that. I mean, if you've looked at the fundamentals and then you think that, sure, but it tends to be the case that the people who look at the fundamentals see the value. Like Warren Buffett was asked what he thought about Bitcoin. He said it was rat poison squared, you know. To me, that's sort of like asking Blockbuster what you think of Netflix. Obviously, he's heavily invested in bank stocks, and it would be within his best interest for them to retain their value, and Bitcoin threatens the banks. So if you're just gonna like sort of parrot what other people have said without providing any like evidence for like the absolute value of your claims, then I'm not necessarily interested in having that conversation. But if you want to talk about Bitcoin, how it's good, how it's bad, definitely shoot me a PM. Can we get a spirit seed? No, but we can get a blue boy. We'll take that. This is good luck. Yes, Genie, I would like to wish for one spirit seed. I know you're supposed to get 3 wishes, but I'm going to catch them in on 1 wish.
Papaya. That's not bad, honestly. We're just waiting for this papaya sapling to grow before we go for a run. But when you talk to Tangleroot, all he says is, I am Tangleroot. Like, it's a reference to Guardian of the Galaxies. I am Tangleroot. All right, we got a 4 nest run, which means 1.1 chance per nest at a spirit seed, which means 4.4% chance. Can we get a spirit seed? No.
I just wanted to make this one last point about Bitcoin real quick. I'm not sure if I said it or not, but just to clear it up, I'm interested in talking to the people who have looked at it and think it's a scam or not a scam, and why or why not. The people who just hear Warren Buffett say it's rat poison squared and then mimic him like a parrot. I'm not really interested in having that conversation because that's not really a conversation. Can we get a spirit seed? Spirit seed? Whoa. All right, there's Troll Romance completed, which we need for this 7 uncut gems. Wow. Which we need for this hard clue. So let's go do that. It also unlocks like 2 elite clue steps and maybe a master clue step. I forget, but lots of stuff unlocked. Honestly, these portals are pretty convenient.
We need to go to the Portal of Champions. A hard clue casket number 2 on this green dragon grind. Let's see what we get. Okay. Interesting. Rune Placeker G. That's pretty cool, honestly. So you have to have the whole set in order to be able to store like stuff like Rune Gilded. So that's an Alk, which is not bad, honestly. It's like, you know, this is like a 50k clue, so we'll take it. 75 defense. You love to see it, man. We are getting close to 100 combat, honestly. So now that we're 75 attack and defense, we went ahead and switched back onto strength training. This should get us level 85 strength, just finishing this prayer grind, getting 70 prayer. And I just used the combat level calculator to figure out what our combat level is going to be. It's going to be exactly 100 once we complete this. I get 70 prayer and 85 strength, so that means we can do the Karemja hard and Western Province hard diary, which is like pretty awesome. Spirit Seed? Nope. No, Wilderness Bandit Camp. That's a drop, unfortunately. Spirit Seed? No. 82 farming. Not bad, if I do say so myself, which means we can now boost to plant the palm tree and seed in the farming guild upper tier, but we more importantly can boost to get into the highest tier of the farming guild, as well as we just unlocked farming contracts on the hardest level. So we're gonna go do one of those real quick. Equip our chef's hat and go in here. We can buy, I think, 3 farming pies from this guy. Two garden pies. Okay, that's probably fine. That'll give us, you know, like 4 minutes of in the upper level of the guild. First hard contract on the account. Nice. Maple tree hard contract. I think that's the best one we can get. Cat in time, we have that planted, coincidentally. Holy crap. Oh my god, we got the spirit seed. Yes, man. Oh, we could finally train construction at Prifddinas. Oh my god. That's so nice, dude. Holy shit. We got the magic seed as well, which is an equal drop rate. Oh, if we're yeah. And Tursal Seed. Oh my god, hard contracts are sick, dude. Alright, big moment for the account. We are gonna build a spirit tree in our house. And here we go. Spirit tree in the account. That's pretty awesome. We got the Tangle Root and the spirit tree in the same video. Or the same day even. We may as well just like make this a farming only account now, huh? No, but in all honesty, that is like really big because we just unlocked efficient Prifddinas construction training because we can go to Prifddinas, which takes us here. And so now we only have to run from here to there, to these teak trees in the sawmill, rather than running from here to there, which is like, I don't know, 2 to 3 times as far. So that's going to increase the XP rate significantly. But we spent about, you know, like 2 mil GP so far, like on house upgrades and stuff. So once we get 70 prayer, we'll get piety, and we'll go grind the corrupted gauntlet for a bunch more GP. So that's going to be the current goal. And there's 66 prayer. Wilderness hard clue, rip. There's another wilderness step on yeah. 67 prayer, getting on our way to level 70. Wilderness agility course, hard clue, that's a drop, cease. Ooh, 85 strength. We are now 75, 85, 75. That's like pretty nice, honestly. Plus, we are 0.5 levels away from 100 combat, which unlocks Karemja hard and Western Province Diary hard. I feel like I've said that about 400 times at this point. Oh, I didn't even know it did this. Wow. 3 prayer levels till the next combat level. Ooh, that means we're going to be getting 100 combat, and then we'll get that free, juicy herbal XP from the Diaries. 68 prayer. This hard clue is looking like we might finish it. Plus, there's a free ornate rejuvenation pool. Oh yeah, look at that. Double nature impling. That means we're gonna get a piece of druidic from this hard clue, I bet, because it's like all the nature stuff. Hard clue casket. What do we get? What the fuck is that? This looks really bad, honestly, but at least that's like a unique, I guess. Nunchaku? Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Are those even good? I don't know. So apparently the Nunchaku has stats equivalent to the Iron Warhammer, so we'll be using that Vorkath, I think. This one's only like level 20 wilderness. I think we're gonna risk it, honestly. The chances of something happening is so low that it's like risking about 34 mil plus 6 mil, so risking about 40 mil for this. This is a wilderness diary task, so we may as well do this while we're out here, actually. There it is.
Oh my god, fine. We'll do it. It's right there. Hard casket. Alright, let's see if this was worth it. That's like pretty bad. Roughly 4K in Elks. Hard clue casket coming in. What are we gonna get? That is reasonable, honestly. And there is the level that is before 70 in the skill of prayer. Another wilderness step, but this one's also not that deep in the wilderness. So I think we're gonna go do it. It's right next to Venenatis, which is a hotspot, so this could be a bad idea. So we went ahead to decide and death bank for this clue. I don't know if that was a good idea, but we needed a death bank anyway because we had some stuff, so this is good timing. This is like a huge hotspot. Oh, looting bag, nice. We also need that actually, so that's pretty convenient. And we got the casket. Ooh, master clue, Bandos. That is nice. That is a duplicate unique clue though. That's pretty nice. All right, let's see if this Bandos page is a duplicate. Hey, I think we have 2 of those pages now. Nice. That's pretty cool. Now let's check out this master clue. 3 Zami items. I think we could maybe do this. So when I was doing Twisted Leagues, I remember coming across this holy mold like 400 times, and here we are. We finally made it all the way out here, except I thought it was an unholy mold, which is a Zami item. We need 3 Zami items, and a holy mold that's not going to help us, unfortunately, so we just wasted like 10 minutes walking all the way. Zaya's like giant, but luckily we can talk to this dude. He should give us a unholy mold, which we can use to make, there we go. And then we just teleport to Ardoin, and this guy will give us the silver bar and the ball of wool. Okay, so hopefully these 3 Zami items all work. Our damage book supposedly should work, even though it doesn't. It's not the unholy book. There we go. Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know why I'm doing this. The chances of us being able to complete this master clue is pretty slim, but that's 1 step completed. Sherlock, at least we'll know right here if it's over. All right, let's see what you got, Sherlock. We got that one before. 81 fletching. Yeah, that's going to cost us like 5 mil in terms of broad arrows. So that's a drop, which is fine. Ooh. 83 hit points and 1775 total. Not bad. Got about 27k prayer XP left. Honestly, I'm like really excited for the Corrupted Gauntlet. They just released a bunch of updates to the Gauntlet and Corrupted Gauntlet that just passed in the poll as of today. Real quickly, I'll just show you. Yeah, question 1 through 7 are all Gauntlet questions and they all passed. So I'll probably talk about that later on in the account, or later on when we like actually get to the Gauntlet and stuff, which will be pretty soon. Because once we get 70 prayer, I think we're just gonna head right over there. Also, you know, I just sort of realized something kind of important. That last HP level that we got actually got us 100 combat, which means, I mean, I've been saying this since like, I don't know, I've probably said this like 100 times now, but that unlocks the Karamja Hard Diary as well as the Western Province Hard Diary, which are just really important to get. The Karamja Diary gives like the teleport to the gem mine and access to the gem mine in the first place, which is pretty good. And the Western Province Hard Diary gives, you know, Elite Void, which is like super useful, as well as the 25k XP Herblore lamps for both of those. So that'll give us basically an Herblore level. So it sort of just occurred to me that we could actually make use of the adamant ore that the green dragons drop a lot of. We haven't been picking it up, but there's actually, since we're going to be doing a lot of achievement diaries pretty soon here, once we get 70 prayer and 70 or 100 combat, that unlocks like a lot of them, a lot of hard diaries. We decided we're just going to go ahead and do a little micro efficiency thing here. I guess we need a hammer for this too, but we're going to just make a little Kandarin hard diary diversion real quick. Auto Scrado teleport on the fishing thing, and what is it? A spear. Yeah. Hey, there we go. All right, here it is, boys. These are going to be the final 5 bones that we need for 70 prayer. Honestly, that wasn't too bad. It was pretty AFK. I kind of enjoyed it. Just sort of watched a bunch of YouTube videos and movies and stuff. But here we go. 70 prayer on the Ultimate Iron Man. There's piety as well as spirit shields. There it is, 70 prayer. Oh my god. We ended up killing 1,477 green dragons. Got 15 hard clues and we managed to complete 6 of them. None of these hard clues are worth it, I don't think. The Bandos page was nice, I guess, and I mean, Uncle Bulls are alright, but Master Clue didn't complete. So, I guess if you're curious on what you should expect from killing green dragons, there it is. And also, I mean, we managed to kill like 120 or so per hour at 5,287 per kill, you know. So that means green dragons are around 634k GP per hour with like this setup, which is not hard to get at all. Oh my god, but that's finally done. That sort of took a while, but yeah. So I guess we're gonna go. I mean, the reason we did that was because now we can hey, look at that. The reason we did that was supposedly we can grind the corrupted gauntlet now with piety. So we're gonna go see if we can do that. First, we're going to see if we can complete any just real quick achievement diaries with the skills that we just unlocked. Briefly, we'll need the Dragon Square Shield for this, so no. Falador, we need the Prospector gear, so no. Kandarin, we need 70 prayer, which we have, but we also need 70 fletching, which we'll get soon, but we'll hold it off for right this second. Karumja medium, we need the gout tuber, so it's gonna take a while. Mortania diary, we can probably do in like 2 seconds. Climb, burn, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Varrock, no. Western Province diary, we need the chompies, so we'll just go do the Mortania hard diary real quick and get those legs so we can teleport to Broderah for hard clues and other miscellaneous clue steps. All right, so there it is. Let's talk to Will-O-the-Wisp. No, reminds me of Pokemon. But let's talk to Le Sabre. Yeah, increase in Slayer XP, yep, and teleport to Broderah. This actually locks the best, I'll just show you guys, it unlocks the best construction trading method for UIM. It teleports you over here, you come over here through this gate, you go to Morton, you buy limestone, and then you teleport to your house, and then you teleport back, and it's around 80k construction XP per hour. But we're going to be doing Priptinus because it also gives woodcutting XP, so it's more total XP per hour, but less construction XP, so it's more macro efficient. But there's 15k Herblore XP. For some reason I thought it was going to be 25k. I don't know why I thought that. But yeah, these are easily reclaimable from Purdue, which is just next to any spawn point. This guy Purdue. It's like really useful for UIM. He sells you all kinds of stuff. Like if you're in a pinch and you need to like get some prayer, you know, you buy that. If you're in a pinch and you need some energy, or you need to go to the Port Sarim or the farming patch over there. If you need a light source, if you need to go to Fremennik, if you need just all this stuff. If you need a Draymond staff, you know, it's a pretty useful thing to have. With all that said and done, let's go take on some Corrupted Gauntlet. So, you know, I'm honestly not sure if we'll even be able to do this. Our stats are like pretty low. They're like the bare minimum of what you need to be able to do this at all, let alone consistently. But we've got 3 attempts on the gauntlet so far, pre-piety, and we've completed 55 normal gauntlets, so we're like a little bit experienced by this point. But yeah, I guess let's see how it goes. I don't know how it's gonna go. Maybe that grind for piety was a waste, but I mean obviously piety is never a waste, so I guess let's get into it. Yeah, I don't know, man. We messed up 2 prayer swaps the whole time, and we got him down to that much. Maybe we'll try it one more time, just for the sake of it, but you know, I was hoping piety would give us enough of a damage boost. Didn't really seem like it did. If only we had a little bit more help. Like I mentioned a little bit ago, there was actually a lot of gauntlet stuff pulled just recently, and all of it passed. Let's see. One of them is that the gauntlet demi-bosses will always spawn in the same areas that you can go to, so you don't get gypped out on RNG trying to find them. And then this is the one we care about the most. The buff, the max hit of the crystal staff, because currently the way that it works, the crystal halberd is like way more DPS than the staff because you can use piety to boost the damage, whereas you can't boost the damage of the staff with augury or mystic might. You know, if they were to boost the damage of the staff to be on par with the bow and the halberd, that might give us, I mean 80 mage is better than 75, 85, 75 I think probably. So that might give us the extra damage we need for that to just be consistent enough, just barely enough. Plus they want to reduce the number of resources required for upgrading your armor, which means you'll take less damage. Plus there's going to be an animation and sound effect every time he changes attack style. So we took
So we took 2, on that one we did 2 incorrect prayer switches, but if it was an animation and a sound effect, I don't think we'd miss any, like ever. We might miss it sometimes if we weren't paying attention, but. So I guess I'm just gonna do one more real quick and see if that was like an outlier. Maybe we do have enough DPS. Let's see. All right, so we had a whole minute left on prep. Honestly, the boss is the only problem here. Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, we messed up a few switches, but if we're gonna have to play this perfectly, like every single time, without any leniency, I don't know if we're gonna even want to do that. It's not, that doesn't sound very fun to me. We were just trying the redemption method to see how well we could do with that. Basically, you just like use redemption every time basically you just sort of use redemption every time you're low HP, and then you have to repot and put your prayer back up, and then he hits you again, and you use redemption while you're switching weapons and while you're looking at his prayer. It's just kind of a lot. I don't know if that's probably above my. But honestly, like regular gauntlet, it's still like 400k an hour, so we might just end up doing this. I don't know, man. I was kind of excited to do the corrupted gauntlet, but I don't know. We'll just think about it while we grind normal gauntlet for a bit, I suppose. Yeah, redemption method's hard, man. I didn't get a single one that whole time. Alright, so we've decided to do something a little bit different. Currently, our best money-making method to train construction is going to be corrupted gauntlet, but since we can't do it yet, and there's an update coming out which supposedly makes it easier, we're going to hold off on the money-making front until we know for sure what that's going to look like. If it turns out we can't make money from corrupted gauntlet after the update, we'll find a different method like Volcano, or just normal gauntlets. Not bad. It's like 75% of the it's 75% of the GP per hour is corrupted gauntlet. Volcano is like over 1 mil an hour, but we need 88 smithing in order to process the materials we get from that. You need 88 smithing for the rune bolts, to make the onyx bolts, which you also get as a drop, and you also need 88 smithing for adamant plate bodies. Since we don't know how that's going to work out yet, it could be that the corrupted gauntlet's better than Volcano. It ends up being like 900k an hour, and the thing with Volcano is you have to spend a lot of time processing the materials you get, so it's that ends up being like around half the GP per hour when you consider the amount of time it takes to process all of it. So it goes from 1 mil an hour in resources to 500k profit an hour. So what we're gonna do, I mean, we could do a lot of almost every hard diary on here we could do, except for Zaya, because I mean we could do Zaya. May as well do Zaya too, but like there's like a lot of quests you have to do. I don't really feel like doing that. So we're just gonna sort of like bide our time and wait for the update to come out, and then see if we can grind corrupted gauntlet. We really want to get the Blade of Salador on the account. That would be sick, and it's 5 times more likely to get from the corrupted gauntlet than it is to the normal gauntlet. So we don't really want to grind the normal gauntlet if we can avoid it. So let's see what the update shows us. And as for things we want to do in the meantime, currently we're doing Taibo Wanai Trio, or the mini game here, because we need that for the Karamja medium diary. We need to get a Gout Tuber. So we're just going to knock off a couple of these diaries, sort of chip away at them. We pretty much don't have very much to do. It's just for most of them anyway. We need a Dragon Square Shield for the Arduin Hard. We're not going to do Falador Hard because we need full Prospector. We'll do that later. Kandarin Hard we can do. I mean, we could do most of them, honestly. So we're going to do that. And then, in terms of like skilling and stuff, we want to get a level 93 Hunter so we can barehanded catch Dragon Imps as well as Crystal Imps. Because when we were doing construction in Prifddinas, for this construction level, we saw like 30, 40 Crystal Imps, and on average, I calculated that they give 18,444 GP per loot, so that's definitely something to consider getting, because we're going to be getting 93 anyway, so Crystal Imps are barehanded, the level is 90 for that. We also want to get 77 rune crafting. That's like one of the main things that this account needs for like maximum efficiency. That way we can go grind blood runes whenever we need to do something AFK. Plus those are like 300k GP an hour, which is like almost as much as the gauntlet, and it's significantly more AFK, so that's going to be about a 60-hour grind. So 93 Hunter, 77 Runecraft, nothing really. I mean, we do want to get like 85 crafting too, so that way we don't have to take up the looting bag slots with Black D'hide. We can just make it whenever we need it. Yeah, nothing really immediately pops out at me. I mean, we're going to need to train a bit of agility for Herb Lore, because we need a lot of stamina potions. The amount of Amethyst crystals we have will last us like, I think we said it was like 60 hours a couple videos ago, but So that'll be enough for now, but we definitely want to get a bunch more of those. You know, it's really sad that we thought piety would be able to unlock consistent gauntlet, corrupted gauntlet runs. Obviously that was wrong. I mean, we knew our stats were low, but we thought we'd be able to, like, if we did it perfectly, we'd be able to do it, but we only were able to get him down about 10% of his health both times we tried it. So unfortunately we're gonna have to wait for the update to see how that's going to affect our plans. 86 strength on the mosquitoes. All right. Still no gout tuber. Been here for over an hour.
Yes, man. Fucking gout tuber. That took like 4 hours. I can't believe it. It exists. It really exists. God damn. Feels good. We need 1 opal. Can we mine this rock before this guy gets all the way down here? Got the bronze pickaxe. He's got the glory, which doubles the rate of mining gem rocks, and the rune pickaxe. Moment of truth. The suspense is killing me. Come on, man, mine it. Hey, got the opal. Wow, that was perfect. This guy's been like crashing me for like 10 minutes. Got that red skull. Shout out to this guy, Quay from the CC. All right, let's talk to our boy Softadoc here. And I think we trade. Okay. Wait, this restores 50 energy? I had no idea. I really don't want to misclick this. So what do you do here? I'd love to do a deal with you. Yes, I'd like to get a machete. Opal machete. We have all of that. Order. It's been ordered. There it is. Opal machete. Please say we got the... Yep. I think that's it. We've gotten a lot, so I don't know. Yep, we got it. I'm pretty sure the spawn of this teasing stick was put here so that UIM Karumja could train Hunter. Because without that, I don't think he could train it other than Implings. So luckily we don't have to go bank for it. You know, we don't have to go to the hunter shop to get this. Ooh, hard clue and a rune chain body from a ninja imp. That's pretty nice. Alright, Captain Izzy No Beard. So we went ahead and did all of the Karumja Diaries for easy and medium. And then we did all except for 2 of them for the hard. Just because we have to kill level 360 in the fight caves. We also have to kill a metallic dragon. We'll do those once we get the RCB. Our rune crossbow out of the looting bag, but we don't really have a reason to death bank right now. But once we do, we'll go ahead and complete those 2 steps. But there's the Karumja gloves too, and of course our obligatory rune crafts or Herblore XP. So not bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. In the next one, we're gonna be working on just getting all of the diaries completed that we can. We made a lot of progress in this video, so if you guys enjoyed and made it to the end, feel free to show some support. As always, I'm recording the intro and the outro like 2 weeks after the footage has been recorded, so maybe you can use your RuneScape deducting skills to tell where the account has gone in the meantime. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care. I love you. Bye. See you in the next one.